This one mental shift, positive mental attitude, can change everything. Here's how. They told you to stay positive. But what if that advice has been quietly sabotaging your success? What if the one thing that could transform everything, your career, your relationships, your peace of mind, was being hidden in plain sight? Today, we're uncovering the truth about positive mental attitude, and the secret reason why most people get it wrong. Stick around, because once you learn this, there's no going back. What if I told you that the one thing holding you back isn't your talent, your intelligence, or your background, but your attitude? Not just any attitude, a positive mental attitude, or what experts call PMA. But here's the real shocker. What if a positive mental attitude is being used against you in toxic, positive thinking traps? What if negativity isn't your fault, but a side effect of brain programming from your past? And what if the people who seem the happiest are often the ones faking it the most? We'll explore the dark side of positivity no one talks about, why some people fail despite having all the motivation in the world, how you can use a positive mental attitude to rebuild your mindset, even if your life feels like a total mess right now. Stick around to the end, because I'm going to ask a question that might flip everything you believe about success. Comment as you watch. I want your raw, unfiltered thoughts. Positive mental attitude means choosing a mindset of hope, possibility, and strength, even when life gives you every reason to complain. It doesn't mean ignoring your problems. It means refusing to let your problems define your future. But here's the secret: most people will never activate a positive mental attitude, because negativity feels safer. Negative thinking is addictive. It gives you a false sense of control. And the scariest part, sometimes, we prefer misery because it's familiar. A positive mental attitude is rare because it threatens your comfort zone. It forces you to face the stories you've been told, and the lies you've told yourself. Psychologists call this learned optimism. And studies show that people who adopt a positive mental attitude recover faster from illness, solve problems more creatively, and bounce back from failure more powerfully than those who don't. Your attitude is shaped by three key things: your thoughts, your emotions, your expectations, and the brain is constantly rewiring itself based on what you feed it. This is called neuroplasticity. But here's the suspicious part: your brain is also wired by trauma, fear, and other people's opinions. That means, your current mindset may not even be yours. It could be the voice of your parents, society, or past experiences pretending to be you. When you practice a positive mental attitude daily, your brain builds new neural pathways that make optimism a default setting. You stop reacting, you start responding, you stop surviving, you start designing, but only if you're willing to silence the mental sabotage that's been running in the background. Drop "I choose PMA" in the comments if you're ready to retrain your brain. Want to know a secret? Every success story you admire, whether it's Oprah, Steve Jobs, Denzel Washington, or Nelson Mandela, has one thing in common. They chose a positive mental attitude when everything said they shouldn't. Oprah, abused as a child, told she'd never make it, she chose belief over bitterness. Steve Jobs, fired from his own company, he chose growth over grudges. Mandela, 27 years in prison, he chose peace over hate. But here's the twist no one wants to say out loud. Some people use success to hide from healing. They climb the ladder of success with PMA, only to realize they're still empty inside. A positive mental attitude isn't about fake smiles or toxic positivity. It's about doing the deep work and choosing to hope anyway. Comment below: what's one situation where you could have chosen a positive mental attitude, but didn't? And what would have changed if you had? Let's talk about what kills PMA, because if you don't know your enemy, you can't win. 1. Negative self-talk. That voice in your head saying, "You're not good enough." Sometimes, that voice isn't even yours. It's a ghost from your past. 2. Toxic environments. Your mindset is a garden. And some people are weeds. But what if you're addicted to the toxicity because it makes you feel needed? 3. Fear of rejection. A positive mental attitude means betting on yourself, even when nobody claps. Even when your own family doesn't believe in you. But here's the scary truth. Sometimes you are the toxic one, to yourself. The good news: you can fight back. Write affirmations. Practice gratitude. Meditate. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. Tell me in the comments, which of these enemies do you battle the most? Here's how you start building a positive mental attitude right now. Step 1. Morning reset. Start your day with one positive question. What's good about today? Most people start the day defending their stress. You're different now. Step 2. Rewire your inner voice. Replace every "I can't" with "I'm learning how." You've been hypnotized by your own limitations. Wake up. Step 3. Visualize success. Your mind believes what you show it. Picture the win, daily. Because if you don't program your mind, someone else will. Step 4. Face the mirror. Look at yourself and say, "I was built for this." Because you were. Or keep living like a spectator in your own life. Your choice. Step 5. Surround yourself intentionally. Protect your energy. Curate your circle. Loyalty to the wrong people is betrayal to your future. You don't have to be positive 24/7. You just have to choose positivity more often than not. There are two voices inside you. One says, "It's too hard." The other says, "Try again." Which voice will you feed today? That's what a positive mental attitude is. A choice, a practice, a lifestyle. And if you're still watching right now, you've already proven you have what it takes. Comment PMA chosen below if you're ready to start living with a positive mental attitude. Share this video with someone who needs this message. And don't forget to subscribe to the SparkShift, where we help you go from stuck to successful. Your shift starts now. Let's make it happen.